Discord is getting old. In about 2 months in May of this year, it is going to need 10 fingers to say how old it is. Now, this platform has really grown in popularity, to the point where, anybody who is gaming, especially on PC, is without a doubt using Discord. It is just the go-to. It's free. It's really good. Well, it turns out that today there were a few different reports that came out from multiple sources that allege that the people behind Discord are currently in talks in terms of bringing the company in the public light. Yeah, like actually making the company go public instead of private. Financial Times had a big article on this. Now, I was not able to view it because there is a paywall, but they did get a statement from Discord that I will talk about. But even other sources were actually pointing to this. So, for example, the New York Times posted an article on this, stating Discord, the social chat app popular with the video game community, has met with investment bankers in recent weeks to discuss preparations for an initial public offering as soon as this year, two people familiar with the talks said. Now, according to all of these sources, Discord is looking to get an initial public offering or an IPO on its value. This is basically something that companies will initially go through before going public, that basically decides, hey, how many shares are we going to have and how much is each share going to cost, and obviously that is just starting out. From there, the price will, do its thing. The market will just kind of take it as it is. And this could be very interesting considering it is known right now anyway that Discord is worth roughly $15 billion. This value was taken about 4 years ago. So it's very possible that it's worth even more than 15 bill right now. But yeah, obviously a very wealthy company, a very successful company, especially considering this all happened in the last 10 years. Now, as far as why Discord is allegedly deciding to possibly go public, again, it's not 100%. This is just what the reports are saying, but according to the Video Games Chronicle, they actually say it's kind of interesting. They say, according to reports, the decision to go public follows the election of Donald Trump, leading a market that is more friendly to tech giants looking to make these types of moves. Though it is speculation, if this is true, then yeah, maybe Discord is just saying, hey, we've already been wanting to go public. So now if the next 4 years is going to be a bit easier for, tech companies in general, but maybe specifically tech giants, then, yeah, why not go right now? But as I said, this is not all, official information. These are just what the reports are saying. Now, Discord did actually specifically comment on this yesterday. So the New York Times says that a spokesperson for Discord said on Wednesday, and like I said, I believe this statement was actually to the Financial Times, but this spokesperson for Discord said, we understand there is a lot of interest around Discord's future plans, but we do not comment on rumors or speculation. Our focus remains on delivering the best possible experience for our users and building a strong, sustainable business. So, yeah, they're just kind of doing the corporate speak. They're really not saying anything here, obviously. But the plan, according to these reports, is not to do this in a year or 2 years or 4 years. It is to do it by the end of the current year, 2025. So obviously, if this is true, it's going to be happening sooner rather than later. Now, as far as why companies would go public versus private, it's for a lot of different reasons. Public versus private, one's not necessarily better than the other. Overall, generally speaking, I kind of talked about this with Ubisoft, with their rumors about actually going from public to private. Overall, it's generally considered to be, that a company is probably in good standing if they go from private to public, and they're in bad standing if they go from public to private. Overall, I would assume the main reason why companies like this would go public is so that they can raise their capital, and that can lead to more expansion within the company. Simple as that. You don't put up gates, you don't put up walls with investors, you basically make it, open season for investors. A lot of people would probably see this as a good thing. Now, it does come with its bad things going public, especially for the workers. They run the risk of kind of having things shaken up in terms of the management and kind of what their goals are going forward, because if you kind of shift the focus to caring a lot more about investors, that can kind of change priorities depending on what the investors think is the most important thing for the company to do. So we will see if this all happens. I think that overall it would probably be a good thing for Discord to do this. That's just my initial opinion here. Maybe there is more to this, but that's just kind of what I'm seeing right now. I don't really see this as like an overall bad thing potentially. Discord is very big. In just 10 years, they went from kind of just a company that was starting up to just a necessity for all things gaming. I would be very interested in, purchasing some shares in Discord. Yeah, I know. If you want to get an interview from me, Financial Times, you can reach out to me. me. I mean, I might get a whole, one share for $100. I mean, whoo, I'm gonna start wearing a suit every single day. I mean, wow, that really makes me a big baller, doesn't it? But I mean, for real, I think that a lot of people would be very interested in investing in this company. So we will see if this actually is going to be the move. From what it sounds like from these reports, it is very likely that by the end of this year, Discord is officially going to be a public company.